Good morning. I have another project today. You may have seen this dress before, and I am going to try and remake it. I'm obsessed with it. I need it yesterday, and feeling confident. So yesterday I bought this very fun dress for $10, and it fits me pretty well. It fits me well around the waist, well around the hips. Not so much up here. And it has a little mermaid tail, which will be getting chopped off most likely. But this is the base that we are starting to work with. The main thing I want to deal with is this neckline, and this piece, the neck around piece, comes off, so that should not be a problem. And then right over here, these are two pieces that are stitched together right at the top. So once I stitch them, I will be able to lay this area out flat and then create the more iconic neckline, the one that's a little bit more modern, a little bit more scandalous, but the objective of this dress. Well, not that it's supposed to be scandalous, it's just supposed to have that neckline. But I would like to introduce you to someone who is very, very special in my life. Her name is Diana, and this is her in all her glory. Diana and I have been together for around 2 years. We met when I was in first year university, and I found her on Kijiji actually. I solicited some Kijiji ads, and I found her, and I went and picked her up from someone's house in the East End with my parents. They came with me so I wouldn't get killed. But yeah, we've been in a loving relationship ever since. So of course, Diana fits this dress perfectly. She is the epitome of the model size. I'm gonna be wearing these from now on because my carpal tunnel came back, or some other strenuous wrist issue. Once I put the dress on Diana, I quickly realized that stitch ripping apart the neckline was not the best option, and then switched to scissors. When altering clothing, it's best to flip it right side in, or make it inside out, as they say, because then it gives you access to the inner stitching and you can see how the garment is actually made. In older dresses like these, even when there is a outer fabric and a liner fabric, the stitches are often exposed, which makes it much easier to dismantle. To take down the dress, I marked down and sewed along 2 of the darts. Somehow, I managed to figure out how I wanted to pin this. It was such a long, tedious process. As you can see, it was just me sitting back, pinning, looking at it, readjusting. It was a whole mess, but I eventually got something that I was happy with. So I have just finished pinning and trying to finesse a lot of things, and I'm not happy with the pinning job that I did, but it did give me an idea of what I would like to continue to do. There is this area over here. There's 2 areas that need to be sewn. There's this area to create a flap, and then this area to create a cup. So the first thing I'm going to do is measure out and then pin and then sew and cut this general flap area on both sides. And then I will work on shaping the cup. Oh my god. Also, I would like to mention that this is in 5 times speed. This is what it looks like when it's just regular. Alright, so now that I have completed that step for the outer fabric, I'm going to do it for the lining. Alright, so after a billion years of hand sewing, I am now done the neckline, And now I just have the decorations left. Lucky for me, the dress already had boning channels, so I slipped some industrial zip ties in and made it work as boning. I actually am obsessed about the way that this turned out. I don't actually have, well, I might. I don't have what I need for the jewels and decorations now, but this is nice. Sewing on the chains took a million years and was so difficult. The fabric was really thick in some areas, so I had to use pliers to pull the needle through rather than my hands because they weren't cutting it. Good morning. It is the next day. I have finished the dress. I love the way it turned out. I added this butterfly pin to it. I'm not wearing the sleeves right now because as soon as I put on the sleeves, I can no longer move my arms. Yep, this is as high as it can go. But yeah, I am in love and now I'm going to model it for you.